Hey everybody, Spoonfed here, and we're finally gonna do it. We're gonna begin with our hacking series. The first step we're gonna do is we're gonna make a virtual environment. So, what you're gonna do is start up your browser, and if it's here, yes, go to virtualbox.org. And the reason we're doing this is because it's easier to set up like virtual systems or machines so they can run, and you can make that like separate from your host, as it were, in terms of networking. So you can have a localized network that just the virtual machines would see each other, which is pretty awesome. Which means you can hack your virtual machine, so you can make a server and have it be vulnerable to stuff on purpose, or you can, I don't know, run a normal Windows box, or you can do a lot of stuff with it. Also, something I see here is it can run on DOS. Oh no, it supports a number of guest operating systems. Okay, I thought it said like it would run on host Windows 3.x. That would be cool. Actually, can it run Macintosh? No, it can run OS2. Alright. Let's see. Well, downloads, you go to that one and you say Windows, the Windows hosts, and you're just gonna save the file, which is gonna take some time. And during this time, you can also go and download this one, because it's an image from Metasploit, which is a tool framework which we'll be dealing with later. And what it does is it will have a vulnerable Ubuntu image, I think it was. Yeah, here, Ubuntu 8.04, and there are some stuff we can do to it, so we can hack it. So download that one. If you don't have torrents, check out my video for that one, because I have several videos on them, so you'll probably be well educated by them by the end of those videos. This will take a long time, so I'm not gonna wait for this. Let's see, did you, oh, almost, yes, run. That one can close, that one can close. Just hit next. Install everything that's in here, so just hit next. Only for desktop, next. Yeah, here it will say installing will require, or will reset the network connection, temporary disconnection from the network. That's fine with me. Alright, so in penetration testing you have different forms of testing, so-called like colored boxes that are crystal, black, and gray. And a box is nothing more than the target. So a site can be a target, but if your target is the box, then the site is just running on a box that has Windows for server, for example, or Linux, or Macintosh. Those are called those are boxes. Yes, we want to install it. And another one, Java, yeah, go for it. And yeah, the difference between the colored boxes are that black is a box where you don't know anything about the target other than that the target exists, basically. So a company might say, well, I'm from a said company and I want you to test our defenses. Here's some money, go for it. You don't know anything about that except the company name, if that's where you gotta start. A gray box is in where you have at least some sort of information about the target, like I don't know, they say, well, we run PHP and MySQL on our systems, and if these boxes pop up, basically install them, because there are extra drivers, so you can use your normal networking capabilities and USB capabilities in the virtual machines. So that's a possibility that people come up to you and say, well, we want you to test this and give you some sort of information. That's great. And then the other one, crystal boxes, are you already have logins and you can see both front and back end, and you know everything about the system already, but you're still going to test it, and you want to see what happens if you run a certain command. Like, what happens if you run a port scan? What does the network operator see, or what does it do to the server? Stuff like that. That's crystal box. There is a debate about anonymity in penetration testing, because a lot of people feel that you should be totally anonymous while performing a penetration test. Yeah, start this up. And others feel that you don't have to be anonymous, because they need to see that you're testing. Oh, I already made one. Okay, cool. Remove that one. Now delete all files. Right. So that's a bit of the discussion. Like, some say you should not be traceable, and the others say, well, you should be traceable, because then they can like verify that you did the work you said you would do. Instead of taking credit for well, another man's attack and say, well, see, we told you that you were insecure. I think you should do both. I think you should do have, like, I don't know, one half of your team, or do one test in the dark and one test in broad daylight, as it were. So you can keep your skill level up on par, and at the same time, show these executives that you can do stuff without them knowing you were already there. So they could have already been compromised and not you know it yet. For now, let's make our first virtual machine. So new virtual machine. Next, we're gonna call this backbox, because that's the one that I'm going to do, and that is a Linux. It's Ubuntu. So basically have 1 gig here, but since I'm now going to run a virtual machine inside a virtual machine, 512 is more than enough. Create a new disk. That's 8 gigs. That's fine with me. Make it a VMDK, because a VMDK is also can also be used in VMware. So if other people work with VMware, you can like exchange your disks, or you can clone it and then send it to somebody else. So make it a VMDK. Dynamically allocated, and you can split it into files of less than 2 gigs, but dynamically allocated is yeah, it will only take what it needs when you use it. So, and the split in less than 2 gigs I need to do because I'm on a external hard disk that cannot handle file sizes bigger than 4 gigs. So yeah, so I need to do that, but you don't have to. I would suggest fixed size, and then fixed size 20 gigs or is more than enough. Backwards here you can say how much you want it to be. Well, I don't have 20 gigs on this one, so 8 gigs is more than fine. And just hit next and create. Here is again the same, create. Here we have it. Here there's 12 MB video memory allocated to this one. You can up that a bit more, as you know, if this is something you're gonna use a lot. So just like make it 64. That's about fine. Yeah, well. Next. Okay, first run. Next, we're gonna use a ISO image, which is this one. Start. And basically that's it for creating your virtual machine. Now you can make another one with Windows on it, you can make another one with Windows XP on it, you can make another one with God knows what else in it. Yeah, try it. The host key, this is the right control, and you don't need to click in this window if you want your mouse cursor to be like it will detect that your mouse is in this window, so it will automatically take over your mouse. But you need to use the right control for the keyboard input, and that's it. That's running your virtual machine. So what you need to do is for yourself is pick a security distro, and what more? Yeah, and have one that's gonna be your target, as it were. So I have an attacking machine and a target machine. And the target machine can be anything you want. It can be the Metasploitable image, can be the just a Windows image, can be Windows 7 image even. So you want to test against the latest of the latest, and so on and so on and so on. And that's it. I'm gonna shut this down because it will take ages to run. So, and I'm not gonna do ACPI shutdown because that's shutting down like via Windows or whatever, saying shut down in the normal way. I'll just do close and power off the machine. This is equivalent to holding down the power button until the machine goes up. And here we are again. So that's it for well, me actually, and doing the whole virtual imaging business. I'm gonna delete this one because it will take a lot of space. Empty. This will take 8 minutes. Alright, so yeah, in the Metasploitable image there is a virtual machine disk, and like if you extract whatever's in there, you open that up with VirtualBox, then that's it. Basically, you have it running. So it will be in here. I don't know if we can open it already or not, but no, it cannot be opened. Okay. That's not a problem. We will be installing this next time for my SEO series. This backup is actually for my whole server because we had some problems with that. Oh yeah, also something I was talking about in the video of Blackbuntu. Oh, I completely forgot to show you what we will be doing. I almost forgot. Is we will be using 2 sites, hopefully 3, but 2 anyway, to test our skills. And one of them is going to be hackthisSite.org, and the other one is going to be hellboundshackers.org. And the last one I would like to use is HacksMe. It's made by Seaway12C, and I'm also kind of wondering what's going on with this, because it should be online already, but it isn't, and they changed servers, and I'm just hoping they're still developing, and I hope that everything's alright with Seaway12C. So if anybody knows anything about this, then go for it. Here there are challenges. Oh, okay, yeah, I can go to. Here you have basic, application, JavaScript, realistic, routing, flash, pen testing, timed, encryption, logical, tracking, web patching, app patching, others, and social engineering. That was a lot. So we're gonna do that, and here you can see the points issued by all the challenges. Also a bit of a like to see how difficulty measuring instrument is. Like basic 13 is not that great and compared to basic 12. And then you have the rankings, and that is how many points you've got. And I hope to see you in here as well, of course. I'm not nowhere near any of these because, well, I haven't done anything yet. So yeah, so we're gonna do these, and we're gonna do these, and these are the same. You have basic missions. Okay. Well, basic, realistic, application programming, phone freaking, very awesome, X basic, JavaScript, Steganano, and Stego missions, and RSC. Steganography is hiding data in other files, so that's pretty cool to do. We'll start with the basic and work our way, through all of them. I'm thinking that's the best way to do it, actually. Yeah, that's probably the best. And let's hope that Hacksme gets online quickly. What you can do is go to the forum. I mean, this looks awesome. I really do. I think it's stunning. Do they have tutorials already online? Oh, they probably have, but let me show you the video. What you can do in Firefox, this is just a tip from me for now, is if you select something that looks like a link, you can just right click it and say open link, and it will open a link. Very easy. Gonna turn music off. This is what it's going to look like. So 720, please. Hey, why doesn't it want to work in 720? Yeah, no, it isn't 720. Is it 720? I cannot imagine this being 720. One moment. Wow, that quality really dips down. I hope that's not the case with my stuff. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so here you can see some missions, and here you can see like the basic mission that they all start with. Some services, the forums, resources, news, and home. And here you can see the resources again, and here you can see your status. Well, these resources will help you with like getting you on your way, and this one basically has a small description of like what's the point of this whole thing here. So yeah, I quite like it, and this is all the challenges, and I did a lot of them actually already, but they went offline and then they went online again. So I have no idea if my my like credentials were kept there and if my status is still the same. So, but this has been made by as you can see, Seaway12C. You can look them up on YouTube, and hopefully they will continue working on this because that looks awesome. That's basically it for this video. So yeah, we're just gonna start, and I think we're gonna start with hack this site missions because they are pretty easy and they will give you a feel for what we're gonna do. Wow, this is almost downloaded. You know what? I'm just gonna take this as well in this video. Who cares? Moon, 15 seconds. 10, 9, no. Also for you guys out there that like gaming, there is a new game which Archmage Malik told me. It's called Legend of Grimrock, and it's basically the old like first-person tile walking games, like which one was it called? Yeah, he's playing Ark the Beholder, but you had more of them. The first Elder Scrolls were like that. Might and Magic is like that. What's it called again? I want to say Land of the Dragon, but it's not. It's not called that. Well, anyway, those old games, they put like a modern coat on it, and now they are almost gonna sell it, I think. But if you like that, then go check it out. Here you can see VMDK, virtual machine disk something. I think it's just disk, but they could have done VMD, but maybe that was taken. I don't know. Maybe VMD, they thought, well, that's like DMV backwards, so let's not do it. Let's see. Here we go. Yay. And we need to wait, and I cannot open that before the extract is complete, because otherwise it's going to generate a lot of errors. So. Oh my god, this takes a while. Okay, let me just pause it real quickly, because this takes too long. Yes, it's been exploited. I mean extracted. Let's open this up. No, select the program. Browse. It's Oracle VirtualBox. VirtualBox. Go. Go. Welcome to VirtualBox. Yeah. Is it going to open it straight up or not? Oh no, cancel. Alright, new, next. It's a Linux, it's Ubuntu. Yeah, that's fine. Use existing. Manage portable. Next. Create. Start. And that should be it. Ah, that's too bad. Well, I think it's because I'm running a virtual machine inside a virtual machine that's giving me the problem. But just download it and open it up, and it should run fine. Go kill that bastard. Remove, delete all files. Remove. Downloads. Backbox can also be gone. So, it was a longer video than I want it, but who cares? Everything is in here now, and yeah, let's just have fun hacking.